Good afternoon, everybody. Car Biker here, and I'm not in my normal East Yorkshire. I'm in the Peak District. I'm in Derbyshire. Just come out of Glossop, heading towards Chapel on the Thrift, I think it's called. I've no idea what that means. On the hill, maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing completely. Behind me somewhere is Graham. He's never ridden through Winnett's Pass before, so I said, I've got a few days off. Why don't we head over to the Peak District for a day out riding, and we'll have a look at Winnett's Pass. So that's what we're doing. And I tell you, I've never seen so many of these things. We're doing a lot of roadworks around here at the minute, and keep coming across these temporary traffic lights. They certainly slow you down a bit. I'm somewhere I don't know, so hence having the sat-nav running. I remember the first time I came across here, I was on the I was planning on being on my Kawasaki Z1000R, and I set off from home on that. This is C on the back, and we got we were about 20 miles where we were meeting up with some other people. Pulled over to where we were going to meet up and wait for everybody, and Danny G 1980 was there, and he said, what's that hissing noise? And it turned out it was my back tyre was hissing away because it had a blooming great cut in it that I picked up somewhere on the way. So I borrowed somebody's puncture repair kit, repaired the puncture with one of those mushroom things, and I thought, I'm not risking going out for a long ride on this temporary repair. I'm going to get it repaired properly before anything else. And I went home, jumped on the XJ6, and I came back here, and as we got here everybody was leaving for the ride that we were meeting up for, the main ride. It was one from Wyvern Biker had organised it, and ended up about 3 of us doing the ride by ourselves because it we were late and tired and needed a drink, and everybody else went off, and we then followed them around and never caught them. And as if it's history repeating itself, we've just stopped at Tesco to get a bottle of water. I went back to the bikes, and I looked down at the back tyre, and I thought, what's that? It's that little bit of gravel stuck in my tyre, and no, it's a nail. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be riding this as it is, but I found a tiny nail in the rear tyre, and I thought I could pull it out, but if I pull it out and it starts chucking all of its air out, I'm going to be in Tesco's car park with a flat tyre. I have got a puncture repair kit with me, but it would take quite a bit of effort to do it, and it's nearly 30 degrees C today. So I thought, I'll take the chance, take it easy, go around the ride that we're doing, which is going to take us to Lady Bower Reservoir, and see what the tyre pressure looks like there. And if it's going down by there, then I'm going to have to do something about it, and if not, I'll take it home and I shall repair the puncture properly at home, where I can do it with a plug patch and all the right tools, rather than, oh look at that, Mini Hollywood. Yeah, do it with all the right tools rather than just at the side of the road with a gummy worm. So I've got to make sure that it doesn't feel like it's going down at the back, but also don't be tricked by my brain telling me it's going to be going down at the back. Every time I go through a little one of these cracks in the road or something, I'll be thinking, oh, hang on, that feels wrong. Yeah, beautiful place. Very hazy today. It's been hazy for days and days now. Come back in time. That's Mam Tor big hill. It's a good one to walk up, and you can cross the ridges right across, go over quite a few other big hills. And this is Winnett's Pass. It's like a teeny tiny mini Cheddar Gorge, apparently. Never been to Cheddar Gorge, somewhere I'd like to go and see. It is pretty spectacular though, quite small, blinking you through it. I shall come back here with the drone one day, I think. Maybe have a walk up the top of that and fly the drone through. If you're in the UK and you watch Channel 4, you may have seen the giant robot climbing up it's like a dry riverbed. That's up the side of Mamtor, and it looks across and sees some industry. And the industry that it looks at is that one there. I'm not really sure what it is. At some point we'll have to go and find out. It's an interesting looking building. I'm not quite sure what it is. Somebody will probably know and be able to tell me. Or I could look it up on their internet, of course. Yeah, that's what it's the building in the background when it's on the hill. Plenty of water in this one. Some of the reservoirs are very empty at the minute, but that one looks good and full. We're coming up to the end of this little ride now. To the right is the Lady Bower Reservoir. Head into the Lady Bower Reservoir Visitors Centre and get a bite to eat and a drink. It's also where the Derwent Dam is, which is famous for being the place where the dam busters practiced dropping their bouncing bombs. They didn't break the dam though, that would have been bad. This is the reservoir that there's actually a village was sacrificed to make it. And last year, when the water levels were really low and everybody had hosepipe bans for 6 months and didn't quite reach standpipes anywhere, I don't think. But when it was really low, you could walk out onto it and you could go and see some of the remains of the old village. It happens about every 10 years or so that you get to see it. So I missed my opportunity. Next time maybe. The way that it's getting warmer, it might be within 10 years. Lovely and cool down here in the shade. So if this makes it into a video, then I hope you enjoyed it. Nearly at the end, so I'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.